Our next Distinguished Service awardee is Sharmagne Taylor.
I picked up a magazine, and on the cover was the hospitality industry. At that time, there were only 8 African-American general managers in the United States at major hotel chains. I've been in hotels, I've been in restaurants, traveling with my mom. This sounds like something really cool to do. And it just so happened that one of the best programs in the world was right here on the campus of the University of Houston, the Conrad Hilton College. So I ended up getting a Conrad Hilton scholarship, and I never had to pay for college again. So I met my husband on a blind date. Within 2 weeks, we were talking about marriage. Within 4 months, we were engaged. And within the year, we were married, and we've been married now almost 35 years. We have 2 children. We have a daughter, Evan. Evan works in technology. She just recently accepted the call to ministry in the AME church, following in the footsteps of her great-grandfather. And we have a son, Barry, who's 27, who works in aerospace engineering and lives in California. After being recently married, I did a number of jobs working for Via Seraphim and Company, as well as working at hotels in the evenings until things got better in the industry. And once they did, I worked for Hyatt and Hilton the majority of my career until I started my own business in 1998 as a meeting planner, and I started On-Site Partners, Inc. My commitment to service is grounded in my faith. When John Bowen became dean here at the college, that's when I came back on campus and really took a very active role in engaging with and mentoring students. But there's a broader alumni group on campus, the U of H Black alumni, that in 2009 also engaged me, primarily doing what I do for a living in helping them with their annual gala. What I realized is U of H elevated me. And that's what's so special about being a part of this university, is you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to be perfect to be valued. I am so honored. I am so grateful to be acknowledged, to be appreciated. But I hope that I will inspire by engaging others to continue to make the University of Houston the best university that they could ever choose.
Presenting Sharmagne with her medallion is distinguished alumnus himself, the Honorable Jarvis Hollingsworth. Ladies and gentlemen, Sharmagne Taylor.
Good evening. Wow. I'm so moved by tonight for a few very important reasons. I'm so grateful that so many of my good friends, my family, and even a client surprised me flying in from Pittsburgh, Lance Hyde, tonight with the help of my business partner and friend, the Honorable Paula Mendoza, former regent for the Board of Regents for University of Houston System. And even though I'm missing 3 people that are really, really special in my life tonight, especially my husband, who is not well enough to be with us tonight, and our children who are from coast to coast, and my mom, who's 92, who's watching the Astros game with my husband. I'm delighted that so many people that I choose to serve are in this room tonight and who have given me the opportunity to give back every single day. I want to acknowledge the Conrad Hilton College of Hotel and Restaurant Management, the current dean, Dean Dennis Reynolds. Typically, when a new dean comes in and you are a former teaching assistant to the previous dean, they bring in their own folks. But he keeps finding more stuff for me to do. And so now I'm serving on his advisory board as well as in Eric's Distinguished Alumni Club on their board. And he even let me help out with the San Antonio board when we had a campus there. So, you know, I guess that's my new friend, that's a dean. I also want to acknowledge some former presidents of UH Black Alumni Association. because they engaged me in 2009, as I mentioned, outside of my involvement in Hilton College. I want to especially thank Vonda Mays, who was my first president, or one of the first presidents I worked with, and Eugenia Vance, as well as Brandon Wiggins, who took over after Vonda did 2 terms, and now Charlene, who is the president. The UH Black alumni taught me that we are one university. And a lot of people ask, why is there a Black alumni? Why is there a Hispanic alumni? Why is there an Asian alumni? It's not because we need to be separate. It's because we need to be united. And we got on board with every initiative of UHAA, and what we did is we went back and we found people that we knew, and even the thing that moved me the most was they re-engaged the alumni from the 1960s, people I didn't even know were University of Houston alumni, like Deloyd Parker, who is a social change agent in this community, Michelle Barnes, the founder of Community Artists Collective. And in fact, many of the people who are seated at my 2 tables this evening, I knew them before we knew that we all went to University of Houston. So I guess there's something special about a University of Houston alumnus. There's something special about this university. And what I'm really, really grateful for, and I'm gonna ask these folks to stand because I think it's really important because this is what we're all here for. I started something called the Baby Cougs. It was organic. It's not formal, but I want all the Baby Cougs in the room tonight because I don't know where you all are. Please stand. And that means everyone that's in the Hilton College, those ambassadors, all of you are Baby Cougs. The Baby Cougs to me are the generation that we're here to serve. You don't have to be a formal mentor or an employer. You don't have to choose to participate in a formal program. I have Baby Cougs now in the hundreds all over the country. If they ask for something, I help them. They have to initiate. But if they initiate, I help them, and then they go on to help each other. In fact, one of our Baby Cougs tonight is responsible for a whole table of them coming back. So that's what we're all about, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to serve. I'm grateful my sister Alana is here with me because she's been with me from the very beginning when I used to lay on her back and frighten her in the middle of the night because I was a bad kid. I want to thank all of my friends and my sorority sisters from Alpha Kappa Alpha who are also here tonight. And I really, really want to thank the University of Houston for recognizing that we don't have to be UT. We don't have to be A&M. In my house, where I'm married to a Rice man, we don't have to be Rice. We can be U of H, and that's better than anything else. Go Cougs.